everybody. Hello, how are you?
Look at that big couch.
This is all mine.
And she's alone.
I feel empowered.
You know what? Unfortunately, there's nothing to empower other than the boobs on top of your head there.
You grab them.
What is that? Whoa! What is happening?
I feel like I'm like a queen right now. This is my throne.
This is a royal fucking podcast.
I don't think I'm in the middle though. See, this is the middle.
Okay, so get in the middle.
There, I'm in the middle now.
Look
See, you have
at
to
that.
be where the cushion is.
You have to be right where the vagina is, in the middle of the girl there. Perfect. Look, it looks like you have corn. Look, take out that. It's so funny. Look. No, take out your hands. Look,
No, look.
take your hands out. Move a little bit to the other way. There, the corn. Hi guys, how's it going? It's Gli Cumbare podcast. We're back for another edition.
Yay!
This is a let's put a quick podcast together edition called fa subito. That's what we call it in Italian. Because of course Francesca is a no-show. Alfie is a no-show. Actually,
Alfie was there last time.
He was. No, we're just joking around. It's they couldn't make it tonight. Actually, I'm lying. It was like a last minute. Let's do this podcast because we need one. But you know what? Our topic is going to be funny because Lisa right now is doing research because we are going to talk about
Italian superstitions.
It's going to be fun.
Because in light of, I was going to say honeymoon, in light of Halloween coming up, I think it's very interesting because Italians do have superstitions, and believe it or not, they celebrate Halloween.
And believe it or not, they're all ridiculous superstitions, but whatever.
Well, I have a few of them, and
Okay.
yes, the superstitions are a little bit off.
Now, do they celebrate? Not celebrate because you don't really celebrate superstitions, but do they use the same? Do they follow the North American Halloween the black
They
cat?
do. They do. They call it La Notte della Strega.
The night of the
Witches.
witches.
Yeah. That takes place every year, October 31st. So that's their Halloween. That's what it's called in Italy. And they go out. The children actually, they're more in commercial areas, not residential. And that's where you're going to see the kids trick or treat. And so, yes, they say in Rome, actually, one of the main areas that the children trick or treat is where the Spanish Steps are located. So that's pretty interesting.
Spooky.
Yes, that's
What about in the Fontana di Trevi? You know?
yeah, Fontana di Trevi. We just throw everybody in there.
Does anyone get dressed as a shark and swim
What
around?
the heck are you talking about, Vanny?
Okay, so what superstitions do we have?
Well,
We're
I'm going
Italians.
to tell you what superstitions we have. Actually, before we get on to the superstitions in Italy, and according to my research, in
Which
Rome,
is 5 minutes ago on Google.
it doesn't matter. Google has all kinds of
You're
shit.
right.
So Halloween, at Halloween, Rome has tours. And they have tours of catacombs, and they line up the catacombs with mummies and bones.
Okay.
That's pretty
But what's the
cool.
superstition?
That's not the superstition. I'm
Okay.
talking about Halloween, damn it.
Okay.
So
But
now,
we are like close to a month away from Halloween.
I know, but what's important as well is that Italy also does celebrate Halloween, but they call it differently than what we call it here. They don't call it Halloween,
Yes.
right? They call it the Night of the Witches,
Okay.
which is very interesting.
Cool.
But they celebrate it the same night.
That being said,
That being said, I'm going to start telling people what the superstitions are. Now, Italians, we do have weird superstitions. One of them is a Neapolitan superstition.
my peeps.
Your peeps. It concerns salt. So pouring salt means that bad luck will be coming your way.
Pouring salt where?
Pouring salt.
What does that
So
I pour salt on every food item
no,
that I
no,
eat.
no.
So what does that mean?
If you spill salt, so basically pouring or you spill it.
Okay.
If you spill it, it's a sign of bad luck. So what you're going to have to do is you're going to have, in order to counter that, you have to take a little pinch of salt and throw it over your left shoulder.
That really makes sense.
Yes.
Okay. So but what's this like? What happens to you if you spill salt by accident? It's just
That's something very bad.
Bad luck?
Bad luck. It's like if you break a mirror.
What happens if you want to fuck with them and instead of the left shoulder, you throw it over the right shoulder?
Then you have a lot of bad luck.
That doubles the bad luck?
And no, you can't. That does not undo your bad luck. It has to be over the left shoulder.
Okay. All right.
Okay. So the other one is the horned hand.
Igor.
Evil.
Oh, that's the rock you.
Yes. Now.
Yes.
Okay. So it's called mano cornuta. Or horned hand.
Okay. Horned hands?
Yes. It's considered as an amulet, actually.
Let's get back to English, please. What the fuck is an amulet?
It's sort of like an insignia. It's sort of.
Hey, why don't you use another complicated word to fucking explain the first complicated
Okay, so
word?
it's worn as a protection against harmful evil eye. So it's another way to protect you against the evil eye. The corn is like the horns, or you have the pepper, the red pepper.
Okay, but what was the first word you said? Because I still have no idea what the hell that is.
It's called mano cornuta.
No, the first word, amulet. Amulet? What?
Amulet.
Amulet, what is that?
It's like a talisman. It's like, this could be an amulet.
So a chain?
Not a chain, manaya.
A pendant?
It's like a pendant, exactly.
And why couldn't you say pendant? Why'd you have to
Because
say
I said
amulet?
amulet and I saw amulet. Mafangu.
What the hell is going on?
Now, here's another one,
Okay.
which is very interesting. It's a loaf of bread. I think I had done this on one of our segments.
Okay.
Now, a loaf of bread on an Italian table, because this is an Italian superstition, must always be placed on the table facing up, according to Italian tradition. Now, the superstition is based on a religious fact, okay? That bread is considered the symbol of life. So it would be bad luck to lay the bread upside down on the table or on a counter. You have to have it facing up because it symbolizes life, and life is uplifting.
So you be dead if it's backwards?
I wouldn't walk under a ladder or anything of that sort.
Oh my God.
So I think, that's quite interesting, actually. And I would love to know how they've evolved into these superstitions. Like, it's tradition, stories upon stories upon stories.
This was some fucking farmer back in 1582.
Oh, you're so bad.
That it was probably the bread was molded, moldy, and he flipped it upside down to rip off the bottom end or something. And came up with a stupid superstition.
No.
Yes.
Oh, my God. Okay, and there's this one which you had done, which Francesca had done, not toasting with water.
Oh, no, non-alcoholic.
No, water toasts are bad luck.
So what's a Coke toast?
A Coke toast is bad luck because it's not water. It's not wine, sorry. The object of a toast with water means if you toast with water, you will die by drowning.
Oh my God.
So if you toast with wine, you'll forever be flourished in the rivers of the Rhine.
I'm going to live for fucking ever, man.
That's it. It's very, very...
Because I don't drink water. I ain't drowning.
Oh, my God. So this is why you can't tell these stuff to Vanny, because then you're going to be like, you're not going to learn anything.
This podcast, I'm sure it's interesting for the viewer. They get me once in a while with people walking behind me. That's what happens. There's St. Hubert right behind me in this awesome place.
Oh.
And then we have Lisa on the other angle here staring at her phone.
No, because I'm looking up the superstitions.
Because we do the research before we come on
But
the
I like to
podcast.
be grounded on the facts. I don't like to talk out of my ass.
Yes, we could do that before. If we had a little bit of professionalism, we would be prepared
We do.
before the podcast. But
Don't
hey,
you want to properly inform our audience?
yes,
Thank you.
that has nothing to do with doing it before. You
Okay.
could probably.
So now I'm now on to more intelligent things.
Okay.
So another superstition, Italian superstition, is if you spot a hearse, but there's no coffin inside.
So what's the superstition?
Okay, the superstition on that is it's thought to be a bad omen that your own death is approaching.
But that's if you see the hearse.
If you see a hearse with no coffin.
Okay, but what if if you drive the hearse and you drop off a coffin and then you gotta head back? What are you supposed to do?
But you're not seeing it.
No,
You're not seeing it.
I'm the driver.
You're the driver. Oh, what, are you going to look in the back of the car? No, you're driving.
I drop off the hearse. I gotta get back into my car to
Yeah.
drive back.
Then don't look.
Don't close your eyes and fucking.
Do this, like shutters. You know, what's the shutters like this?
Whoever has time to
But I
make
mean-
these superstitions, get a fucking life.
No, but in all, when you're dealing with superstitions, I think when you're dealing with paranormal, I think when you have that mindset of something that you can't see, but you hear it go bump in the night, I think people harbor beliefs in that, and that's what keeps them
In the
some
insane
people
asylum.
in check. No. It'll keep people in check. Don't break
Really?
a mirror. Now, in Italy, 13 is a good luck number.
Can I
7
say-
is a bad luck.
Can I say something?
Yes.
Because of that superstition, do you know how many people accidentally dropped a mirror, broke it, and fucking shat their pants for years probably?
Well, I didn't shit my pants, but it gives you that idea.
Oh, you didn't think about it? Oh my God, am I going to have bad luck for the rest
Yes,
of my
I
life? Because it was
did.
stupid? Exactly.
I actually did, and I think
and it's stupid.
well, it's like anything else.
You
right?
got to do this podcast. You did not have bad luck. Look at that. You have the best luck in the world.
I didn't win the lottery yet,
You did.
or a destination wedding. Well, but but I think the whole premise behind the superstition is people's beliefs, and I think it's based in fear. And I think that's why people use specific items. They use specific, like for example, a black cat. A black cat represents a bad omen. If they walk in front of you, it's a bad omen.
What if they
you're
walk
gonna have
behind
bad
you?
luck.
It's quite ridiculous. I'm not going to lie.
I mean, if you walk under a ladder, you're going to have bad luck.
It's
You
quite ridiculous.
But these are stories that are carried through generations. It's like the Bloody Mary story. If you look in the mirror and you see her name 10 times or 12 times or whatever the infernal thing was, you'll see her image in a mirror. I mean, everybody knows that if you're in the dark long enough, your eyes start playing tricks. So you're going to start seeing
Yeah, for sure.
images and whatnot because it's all here. But people who have actually done these things or told these stories, and it's passed down from generation to generation to generation. It's all, and it's like broken telephone, right? So,
This is what's broken telephone.
meaning something happens and then you modify it, you tweak it, and you tweak it, and you tweak it, and eventually you have this embellished story. Now, there are people that believe it, especially people who are very devout with religion, as opposed to the people who say, yeah, okay, whatever. It is what it is. It's just a story.
I don't know. I'm so not, like, I believe it's the dumbest thing in the world. These things are like super dumb. And I know it's based on, I don't want to say uneducation, but back in the day.
Fear. I'd say fear.
It's a fear, and people just made up shit, and people believed it, and whatever, it kept it going. But you know what's funny? I don't believe in any of it.
I know.
But the funny fucking part is, if let's say, because I played a lot of sports when I was younger, and if I had a routine before a game that was successful, superstitiously I would have to do it. If I wore the socks, I'm not wearing another pair of socks. If I won the last 3 games wearing those socks, I'm not changing socks.
So why are you doing that?
Because I'm fucking dumb and I fall into the same the same thing that these people fell into when they said,
Oh, if you pour salt on this over this shoulder, it'll protect you forever.
It's like, what the fuck? It's
Well,
so
the Trevi
weird.
Fountain is the same thing. You toss the coin in, you make a wish, and the wish will come true.
Yeah, never did it.
I'm
ever
still
come true.
waiting for my castle.
Exactly. Never did it ever happen.
But it's that you're holding on to something that you say the what if.
Hope. Or you could just hope and say one day,
Hope I'll go and just go to a museum.
sure.
Place Versailles is a castle. Just say. See?
No, it's a shopping mall in Anjou. It's closing down though. You won't be able to go for long.
It's true. See, they even shattered everybody's dreams there.
You see?
But anyways, I think it's more fear-based.
Cool.
And I think that's interesting story.
Now, more important than Italian dumb superstitions, I'm not going to say Italian dumb because I'm sure this happens all over the world. I'm sure they have weird ass superstitions. You know, I saw one person.
Yeah.
Anyway. I went to someone's house. I'm not going to mention who it is, but I went to someone's house and they had just had a baby, so we went to visit the baby. And in between the mattress, they put a picture of a saint and scissors opened. This is in the mattress, the baby mattress in between. I was like, why is that? Did you forget it there? Were you fucking cutting a shirt? And they said, no, it's to keep the spirits away, the bad spirits.
Yeah.
I'm like, the bad spirit is you because you are smoking some good shit if you think that just fucking, that a pair of scissors and a picture of a saint is going to keep away bad spirits. Like that's messed up, man. This is today. This is nowadays you're putting scissors because it's going to, like, come on, I think we're a little smarter than that. Like, I think that's a bit odd.
I think they just passed it through the generations. I think these are stories. Like, you've heard my grandmother did it. When I was a baby, allegedly they had pinned in my diaper, you know, the corn,
in your diaper?
the number 13.
Nothing like a smelling fucking corn.
No, but I mean, not in the ass, obviously, but on the diaper, the number 13 pendant.
So how can the number
pepper.
13 be bad luck and good luck for Italians?
Oh, well, see, that's the thing. That's
Because none of it is true. So that's the thing.
that's a good question. Why is the number 13 good luck for Italians?
Because in that part of the world, the 13 was good. And in this part of the world, which, you know, pre-internet, you didn't associate with other parts of the world because travel was expensive, right?
Yeah.
My grandmother, I think, saw 4 black people in her life because coming from Italy, she came here.
Yeah.
And my area, when I was growing up, was only Italians.
Okay.
So the high school had one black kid out of 1,200 back in the day. Right? There was maybe one black family in all of St. Leonard.
Yep.
Right? So they don't know. And she didn't have money to travel the world or internet or live feeds in Hawaii. Like right now we see everything. So, you know, it's a whole different issue. So you don't know better. If someone, you know, told you, hey, put these scissors under the mattress, it's going to get you, believe it.
You're going to believe it.
You have no place to research or nothing to question because, well, that person told me that's what it is.
Exactly.
And you don't speak to the rest of the world. So they never spoke. So 13 in one place was, oh my God, the best number for Italy. 13 is the best number. Right?
Well, actually, I'm going to tell you why. The number 13 is considered lucky because it's associated with the great goddess of fertility and lunar cycles. So it's considered to bring prosperity and life. And they actually say it in the Western world. It's the complete opposite.
Well, we obviously know that it can't be both. So
exactly. But
both could be full of shit. I mean, just saying.
They say that Italy is fearful of the number 17.
Never heard that.
And it's considered a bad omen that, that death is coming.
Like
so,
literally block apartments, like where I work, they don't have a floor 13. Doesn't exist.
I heard of that. Even in hotels.
Everyone.
Even in hotels.
There's no floor 13.
Yeah, yep.
Instead, that was my soccer number. I still wear it to this day. I wear number 13.
Yeah, but they consider it good luck in Italy. You see, now, like the Western world and in Europe and whatnot, I mean, it's very, very different. We come from 2 different worlds. When you travel there, you come from it's a different world completely.
Not anymore. Everything looks the same.
Well, I don't know. I bet
there's different
there
cultures.
Are differences. The food, the ambiance, the type of people. When I went to Switzerland, they were highly, highly clean. Something that's...
Well, no, they have different cultures. But in terms of the food, bit by bit, every year, you go to Italy and you find all kinds of different foods.
Well, that's because it's catering to...
Well, it's catering to everybody. I mean,
Western world.
It's because now we've expanded our brain. We've expanded. We have the opportunity more. Travel is a lot less expensive.
Yeah.
we make more money, I think,
Yeah,
as a
exactly.
society. So we're able to travel. The prices have gone down. You know, for a plane ticket back in the day, or you couldn't afford a plane ticket.
Yeah, I
you know,
know,
so you had to
exactly.
travel by boat, which took fucking 3 days to get there, right?
Longer.
Longer, right?
Longer.
So,
Then they got sick. Oof.
so you never tried sushi, right? Like my parents, what the fuck is sushi, right?
Oh my God.
Whereas I have it on the weekly, like I love sushi, right?
Yeah.
Because it's expanded. Now you go to Italy and you can get sushi. So we're transferring.
Starbucks.
Because it's all good. I mean, everything's amazing. So
Yeah.
luckily we were able to expand and get smarter and forget these fucking stupid superstitions.
Well, I mean, for some people who don't believe in them, some people do.
Yeah.
You know, and they live by that.
That's unfortunate.
It's like a credo, you
Yeah.
know, that it's...
It's unfortunate.
There- We have Mr. Vanny here who has no idea about, you know, people's beliefs and superstitions, and he doesn't agree with them, which is fine.
Well, how can you tell me that pouring salt over my left shoulder is actually something that...
How do you know there's not a bug on your shoulder?
What the fuck? And then there's Lisa. And then there's Lisa, who says complete and utter nonsense. Complete and utter. What if that bug was biting your fucking shoulder blade?
What if it was a mosquito? Just saying.
Or what if the salt attracted more bugs?
No, I don't think so.
Well-
Because bugs like blood.
Blood. Did you have to say it with such bugs like blood?
It's Halloweenish.
Blood.
Bad vampire.
Who's the Michael Jackson guy? What was his name?
Vincent Price.
Vincent Price.
I watched his movies, like the older movies.
That's because you have no life.
They're so good.
Sure.
You have to expand your mind.
Okay. Perfect. What did you make for dinner? That's what I want. What was supper at your house tonight?
It was chicken
Okay.
with pasta butter.
Oh, butter pasta. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
It was
cool,
good.
cool.
Actually. It was
That's
like,
good.
it was quite quick.
Whoa. This is the superstitious way of saying quick. Because back in the day we used to make Nestle quick by stirring the right.
Remember the powder? That
course.
shit was so good. I like not.
And
for
it was
nothing.
quick.
My grandmother, used to buy the big container, and I was so bad.
But
I
you-
used to take the milk,
No.
but it was like a little bit of it. I used to pile spoons.
But you know how
and
shitty it is?
spoons. I know. And then I used to put so much powder that it would not absorb into the milk.
It never does.
And I used to drink it like that. Like I used
yuck.
to eat the powder.
Isn't it funny how we're like, it's not good. It's not.
It was good. It was good.
Compared to real chocolate milk, that is not good.
I know, but it was
Because
good.
you're literally drinking powder and it floats at the top. It's like a film of shit on top.
was
But
so
because it was a little different, had a little bit of a chocolate flavor, we gobbled it. There was nothing else.
Well, back then we also had the craft dinner.
Our
remember?
parents never bought chocolate milk. So this powder, right? So this powder was like, what the fuck?
Then you had the syrup, the quick syrup. I was really notorious with the syrup. Do the same thing. But what I did was I had the milk, and then I would put so much syrup that you saw it accumulate at the bottom. Like it was half milk, and then you saw this chocolate. And then I would go.
Oh my God. Wait a minute. You know what that made me think of? That made me think of a North American superstition.
What?
That if you swallow gum, I was fucking
but-
petrified as a kid.
I used to swallow all kinds.
I was petrified to swallow this gum because they say it would stay there for 8 years and all this
I know, I heard
fucking
that.
bullshit, right? It's so stupid. But it petrified us. Why are people coming up with dumb, idiot things to say? And we believe it.
For somebody who doesn't believe in superstitions, that's interesting.
Yeah, because I was 8. And so my parents said, fuck, if you swallow gum, it's going to stay in your stomach. I thought a tree was going to grow out of my stomach or something.
No, that's if you eat an apple seed or a pear seed. You're going to get a tree. But I used to...
But my dad eats whole apples.
I know.
Seeds.
Me
and
too,
core,
I do.
Well, me too, I do. Me too.
Me too. What I used to do is
How many trees are in your stomach?
I don't know. It flushed. But I used to keep gum in my mouth so much that the saliva would dissolve it in my mouth, and I used to swallow it.
Okay, that's odd.
Yeah, it dissolves in your mouth if
I-
you keep it there for like a whole day.
You kept a gum in your mouth a whole day,
Not in one time, but a few. And
now we know
the-
what the product of that is.
no, but the gum dissolves. It does.
Yeah, because it's not meant to be in a mouth for 24 hours.
It wasn't 24, it was like 12. But still.
12 hours. I can't last 12 minutes in the gum because there's no flavor after the third minute.
But if you're like in class during the day and you can't really get rid of it, or something that you can't get rid of it in that moment, yeah, it's pretty bad.
You could get rid of it. Why do you think every high school
I did, I
seat,
swallowed it.
every high school bench underneath has about 500 pieces of gum?
Oh, yeah. It's fucking, that's disgusting. That's disgusting. But yeah, I used to swallow it.
Amazing. Well, now that we've put
Tormented
together,
ourselves.
we've put together one of the weirdest podcasts for Gli Cumbare. We're gonna have to take this home and say thank you for watching. We're gonna have to say please subscribe and follow us. What else would you say, Lisa?
I would say we are on YouTube. Please add yourself to our channel because it's ever growing.
And please come to this beautiful art gallery because it's amazing.
Yes. Thank you so much, M.
I hope this is not your gum.
Thank you so much,
Wait,
M.
he's coming in the frame. Come. Yes, come on. Come right here. Come
Right
next to
here.
me. Or you can sit next to Lisa. There's look at this guy.
Oh,
Look at this guy.
so nice.
This is his art gallery. Right, that camera right there.
Oh,
I love-
oh, yeah, Superstition, if you kiss him 5 times, he'll become your one true love.
Oh shit! This is oh.
It's finally gonna happen.
By the way, that is my brother, and I love that guy. That guy right there is the best. This art gallery, art
They don't
society.
see you. You have to come here.
He's right there now.
See, I'm going to scooch
That
on
guy
over.
right
there.
there. That guy right there has us film in this beautiful art studio. Right now, you only see the boobs.
We love boobs.
And we do love it. But this art gallery is beautiful, and you have to host events. You got to come here. It's amazing. Society Art, 7585 St. Hubert. Beautiful place. ML, Emerge.3, his handle, Solenoy the artist. And there's only one.
There's only one.
Only one Solenoy.
Yes.
It's tattooed on his arm there, Solenoy.
Very nice.
Not just on my arm.
The art.
Oh, my.
Oh, shit. But
That's
it's
if
only,
you give him 6 kisses. He gets
you
to
see the whole name only certain times of the day. All right, guys.
Usually it says solo. Or is it Noi?
Or is it Noy?
So
Which
one side says solo, the other side says noi.
How do you know?
Educated guess, superstition.
Educated guess. It's already been envisioned.
Oh, we're educated now.
No. That we are not. All
Are
right,
you
guys.
superstitious?
Yeah, no.
There, see?
Have a good one, guys.
Bye.
Ciao.
Bye.